We're live. Let me just make sure this is good. We are live. There we go. Glorious. Should be good. I think we're active. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're there. Have you been playing? Have you been playing the Doge Dash? Yeah, so let's get some. While people are hopping on, let's get our names up the leaderboard. Get to top 10. I think I'm already top 10, but maybe I want to get higher than top 10. Ooh, my game is moving at a laggy pace. Oh, stop lagging! Stop it! Yeah, send the link. Actually, the Twitter thing should be fine, because you can just click into that thing and then get there from... You think we're setters? I am dealing with a little bit of a lag. What about you on your side? Dude. This is real bad. No. What does that mean? Are we about to crash? Does it really? I mean, that's all that counts. That's all that matters. Alright, let me see if I can just... Maybe I gotta... Here, let me check out OpenSea real fast. Okay, none of... Look at this. I put offers for each of these. Well, 3, but I really only have the funds for one of them to go through. So I like that they let you do that, though. So it's like, if 2 people accept, I'm sorry, it's just the first person that accepted. I don't have the money. It's like going to 3 different people and saying, hey, I'll give you $100 for X or Y, and then they're like, let me think about it. And they come back to you and say, sure, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I only had $100 and I went to 2 other people. And I mean, that's kind of an interesting... Yeah, isn't that kind of interesting that it lets you do that? Just like in general, like they would never let you do that in anything other than like crypto and blockchain. Can you imagine going to like... I guess you can do it other places. I was going to give an example that was going to supposedly support me, and it ended up disproving what I was saying. So yeah, yeah, it's almost a reason because I can... What? I just fell. I converted it to wrapped Ethereum, right? And it's almost a reason to only transfer the amount of Ethereum to wrapped Ethereum that you actually want to offer. So if you're going to do multiple offers, it doesn't pay for more than you're offering. These could be things that, yeah, I don't know if there's any other tips or tricks that people think of or know about, but that's what does it for me, you know? Did you really? That sounds like a... What's up? I saw that it was well within grasp. I saw that like it was like right there, at like just over 200. Do you really feel bad about it? You kind of do. You probably do feel bad. Yeah. So Hans, just know that you've got bomb coming for you. So, a couple of cool things to go over today. First and foremost, I believe we have like the contest rules that we get to drop. And then, I mean, first and foremost, how great was that Twitter space? Yeah. I kind of like the idea of I don't know about a Twitter space like first thing in, but like middle of the week, like didn't we do it on Wednesday? Wasn't that when we did it? I felt like that was good because it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like, whoops. I feel like stuff generally happens then, and then you can actually like talk about things rather than it. I don't know. Maybe I'm off my rocker. So that you get like really in the middle of the week. So you got the touch point every 3 or 4 days. Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Yeah. But it was a good Twitter space, right? I mean, I felt like it was good to have people hop on and like just to be able to interact again, which we haven't had that in a little bit where like I think that was the first Twitter space we've done. I guess we did one prior to that. But other than that, it's been like those two over the space of how many months? I feel like it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. So it was good to hop on a Twitter space and kind of have a little bit of a dialogue. And props to Tim from the core team. Nice, you got all the coins in that one. Oh yeah. Props to Tim for jumping in there. That was awesome. Again, Tim just being radical, being a rad individual, just jumping in there. Yeah, I would agree 100%. And one of the questions, so we didn't just have Tim on and we weren't all just sitting in a circle high fiving one another. We actually had some good conversation. Like, again, props to Tim because some of the questions were not like underhand pitches. They were kind of like, hey, what's going on here? And I kind of asked Tim a couple of questions that, like one in particular, got a couple of applauses, plaudits. I don't know either. From the community, so you could see that like the community was feeling that and like they wanted to ask something like that, right? But one of the questions, just for anyone that might have missed the Twitter space, was is basically the holdup right now, whether it's the CertIC audit, whether it's the migration, whether it's the rollout of the products, is it an internal issue, like the product not being completely completed and it's like 90% of the way to go? Or are we actually just waiting for, external third party uh, details? And then if it's external third party, third parties basically, which the answer was yes. It's not the products that we're developing. It's not us that are waiting for the migration. It's actually the setup of the company's fabric that is going to make us in a better place to withstand what's coming. Regulatory standpoint, compliance standpoint, just company fabric so that you're not set up for potential, whether it's harmful lawsuits, anything like that down the line, you're taken care of in that respect. And then the follow up question there was, is it pertaining to any particular, is it a product that you're waiting on, or is it, but the audit specifically? But the answer was that it's very much getting the kind of the name of the company change from, your Doge Dash LLC to transitioning to, really the Hello brand and just what that entails. It's a good time to do it right now when the market has been kind of, in that pullback territory that it's been for such a good amount of time. So really glad that this stuff is taking place now rather than experiencing the dump if it were to take place later, because it's kind of hidden or lost in what's happening right now, rather than if a migration was done later, everything that would mean. And one of the things that we addressed on the Twitter space and we were kind of talking about a little bit was the fact that the kind of any announcement or release of anything that takes place right now it's kind of a double-edged sword. While we want to see things and it's exciting to get releases and see the price go up a little bit, everything we do right now is going to work against the future chart that is going to be the Hello chart. Like, for example, we had what? It was like a 30% gain on our chart, which is crazy. A 30% gain over the past, I think it's like 4 or 5 days. I can check on, let's check on PooCoin real quick. But like, look at this. Look at this gain right here that we don't get to experience this as part of the new chart, right? This gain is lost there. Whereas, can you imagine if people jumped in and the chart was here and they're seeing that incremental gain, what that looks like, right? And so it just adds more behind it being a good decision, I think, for them to have waited so that we didn't have that, like, what, 70-80% loss showing up on our chart. Rather, we get to build from that new foundation that's being laid with also the same price foundation that we have now. You're going to say something, so I wanted to.
What I was gonna say that you see that big green line? That's where I bought it again.
That was Palm's purchase.
$32,000 purchase.
I just,
What I was gonna say,
oh, I was just gonna say, I just wait for your candles to buy. I.
yeah, um, no, but what I was gonna say is I used to play a game like an Empire game growing up, right? And so you always had to like build something and then tear it down and then build it again. But I feel like with Doge Dash, they're saying, okay, well, let's not just build a shack right now and then try to expand into a mansion while we only have the shack usage. But instead, let's start with the mansion, although it's going to take a little bit longer and it's not going to be as fun maybe at the beginning. It's going to be totally worth it in the long run, which is like, again, a great idea. It sucks because we have to be a little bit more patient, but it's totally worth it in the long run, in my opinion.
Right.
So,
If you only have a quarter acre lot, you can't build the mansion of your dreams, right? It's you need more acreage to build upon than we had, and I think that's kind of for me, and I think that was a good analogy. That is for me the whether it's like an Empire game setup or something like that, or like an adventure world. It's really, that's what it comes down to for me, is just thinking about it rationally, like putting my feelings to the side about it, like, well, I want the price to be up now, like just looking at it for what it is. Like, yeah, it could be great, but you can only go this high with the current acreage that you have set up. It's not going to go any higher than that. Is that what you want, or do you want a bigger plot of land with which you can then scale up from there? So I like the latter a lot better. I think that's my preferred setup. Obviously, I don't want something that is going to be able to be dismantled or have to be dismantled
right.
in a very short amount of time. So I completely agree, and I think it was nice to just. It's kind of nice to not just speculate that sometimes, but actually have the team in there to say that, right? And to be like, yeah, it is this, and you're like, okay, I kind of knew it was, but I didn't want to speculate or just think that it was just me wanting it to be that, and that's why I thought that way. So
Right. I think another good thing that he kind of mentioned was that he kind of said, I believe he said we were just waiting on. Oh my gosh, I just totally wasn't thinking. But we're not waiting on anything Hello or Doge Dash related. We're only waiting on like third party things, right?
Right.
said that. So yeah,
Yeah.
with that news, like as soon as we migrate, that means they're just stacking upon layers of layers on the things that they're gonna be able to do.
Right.
So
And I think that that's neat too, because that's what you get to see, like when they're showing these little snippets of like this 3D, which I can get to this real fast. Hang on, let me just pull open the. Let's go ahead and let's take a quick peek here. So we have, who was it? It was Hello CEO, right? So here we go. All right, can you see this? I just want to make sure we can see this here. Like, check it out. Like, this is stuff that they're able to build in the background. Oh, here we got sound too. Here you go. Like, pretty cool stuff, right? And because of what they're doing and how they're building this out, I mean, you can afford to increase and improve your products while you're waiting for these things to happen. So this is just what I see. I see that they've been like playing one card at a time, one card at a time, and now it's like, oh wait, this table is closed for right now, but that is not stopping what's going on in the back end. So they're just getting a stack ready to go, right? They're not able to put them on the table yet, but then it's like once they're able to place them back down on the table, you're gonna have a deck ready to go. And that's what I'm excited for. It's like, how can you see the price staying where it's at? And even again, where the price is at, check it. Like, look at where we're at. And I don't even know if this is live. Let's take a look at the live price. Oh yeah, it is. So yeah, this is where we're at. We're just hustling nice and high here. Daniel's saying can barely hear Bomb. He doesn't care about my opinion. Wait, here, talk. Go ahead and talk. Wait, yeah, talk again. Yeah, okay, is that better?
I'm still talking.
Is that better? Let us know if that's better there, Daniel. Welcome, Daniel. So we've got a couple of fun things. We just wanted to cover the Twitter space that was done because it was kind of exciting that we talked about a couple of things that I feel like a lot of the community members were not able to, have information unless they were on that because we didn't record that, right? So it
Sure, we didn't record it.
it is good to recap. But one of the things we also talked about is Tim brought up we could do a little contest, and the winner of the contest will get, I need to say this correctly, a custom made profile picture, 3D profile picture of your NFT. So they're going to custom make basically something that they still can't hear you.
I know.
I don't know. Hey, hold on. Let me just turn up your volume. Yeah.
I think you might. That might be able to.
It looks good here. Here, maybe I gotta just move this out. Maybe I'm too loud.
It's your no. It's your desktop audio. You gotta. It doesn't look like it's moving at all. So you have to change. Click on the little settings bar on the desktop audio.
Oh, it's not. Okay, here.
So
And then properties.
yep. And then it should be.
Headset earphone. It was set to Arctis 5 game.
Do chat. Try chat.
All right, let's do. Oh, wait, to your talk.
How we doing here?
Oh, we're there. That should be good.
There we go.
It's looking good there. Hello from Brazil. Hello, Universo. Descomplicado. There it is. I'm sure I butchered that, and I'm sorry. But welcome to the stream. So a couple of things we had in the Twitter space that basically kind of I would say reinforced, reinvigorated, calmed for a lot of people. The fears that people had. I think it was good just to have that time of connection like that with the member of the core team. So we're excited. One of the one of the things was that contest. So we are going to be doing a contest today. Daniel's saying, yeah, it's good now, so we're all set.
Nice.
And I threw it out to the community and just said, hey, what kind of a contest do you guys want to see? I was thinking about maybe doing like either a puzzle or something like something silly like that. But Hassan actually had a very good suggestion on the on that thread, and it got a lot of likes. And so I'm guessing members of the community really liked that. So I think we should go with that. And then Tim just told us to let him know whoever the winner was, and then they would bring out this again custom made 3D profile picture of your NFT. So for example, again, we're gonna take a quick peek one more time at this. I'm guessing it's gonna look a little something something like this. So hold on.
You're going to be the only one that can actually use this too, which is crazy to think about right now. I think other than the core team, whoever wins this is the only one that actually is able to use it as a profile picture right now ahead of time before when they can use their actual Doge Dash. Like, that looks sick.
It does.
That's fun. That's amazing.
100%. And one of the things I'm super excited about is the fact that the graphics, and I know I said this on the Twitter space, but the fact that the graphics look so much better than I thought they would. You know, when they were releasing like the trailer, it was more of like a concept, idea.
Right.
I died. It was more of like a concept at that point that they were kind of trying to show the community. But I was still looking at the graphics and I was like, there's room for improvement, right? But I think with this, I'm like, oh my goodness, sign me up, put it in the game. This looks good. Like they've done a lot of work where you get the shadowing, the layers, the texturing, all.
What's up, Grand Mixer? He's saying we're rusty today, and that is like straight up true.
We
I don't
are
know
rusty. I don't know what's going on. He's
Dude.
laughing at us. Grand Mixer, what's going on? The 3D PFP idea is nice. Yeah, I'm excited for that. We've got a contest that we're gonna roll out in just a second. Yes, we are rusty. I don't know what's going on. Universo saying, I imagine you guys already talked about this, but I just arrived. Do you have any idea why the prize pool is so low today? Yeah, so I mean, I'll let Bomb go ahead. I want to hear what you think about that, but then I'll throw in my
I think
thoughts.
he's saying that the million is actually not. I saw that on Telegram that people were saying the million was not actually included in the prize pool today.
It probably.
I have not even checked.
I don't think it was included right away or initially, and I don't know if people saw that and that had something to do with it. But I believe it's included now. I can double check that after my round, but I believe, dude, I lost my jump like midway through. It just like clicked out on me, and we died at the same time. That was weird. That was a little too weird, perhaps. But yeah, we can check the leaderboard, see if that's there, see if that's on. But I did notice that too, that it wasn't applied, or at least on the leaderboard, it wasn't shown right away. And I was kind of like, is that going to be something that they continue or they apply? I believe it's applied now, though. So.
Yeah, okay. I'll check after I die here again. Or once I win, I'm sorry. Once I win.
You only have one life and you start with 3? What?
Dude, it has been rough today. Daniel said, I asked on Discord, they said they were adding it. So there you go right there. FittyPen said it was getting added today. So.
Awesome.
Yes. Who knows? Maybe they're getting ready for, they were testing some things out in the back end today. Who knows?
Okay, well, I mean, props to FittyPence and whoever on the mod side that has just been super helpful throughout the months, especially the recent weeks, because, I mean, it's got to be tough to be the mods, right? We as community members know what it's like to be kind of stuck, in this like limbo mode, and it's got to be hard for the team as well, not being able to share certain things that they want to be first to market and they can't reveal that stuff right away. But you got to think about it from the mods perspective, right? They don't even have, to some degree, the inside knowledge of what's happening from the core team's perspective, right? Some of them don't.
Right.
and they have to expectation set and manage with the community when they're probably, thinking, hey, I'd really like to know, what's happening pretty soon as well, because, this is exciting, but then it's like we're not hearing anything. So
Right.
props to the mods and all of them. And I have a little video from Bomb. I just like to give a little shout out to our mods. Here we go. To all our mods out there. This is, by the way, the caption is community managers trying to keep the Discord alive during this market. Here we go. We should we should we should just tag Fitty Pence, Yoshi, Pardon, all the mods that
That one's my favorite. So good.
Oh, there you are, Bomb. There you go.
Where when Tim coming on board, we can squeeze. That's not limbo super hard at the moment.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry. You can get chat here too.
Yeah, no, I just
Gotcha.
love that they actually got on top of that like weight equipment with those
Right.
things, and like, can you imagine getting that set up? Something else.
Dude.
But yeah, we appreciate you mods. We appreciate you core team members for all that you do, despite the fact that the market has been down, and there's a lot that you'd love to share with us that you just can't, right now.
Mhm.
So we are holding out for you guys. We know something is coming, and we're behind you all the way. It's just it's awesome to know that you guys are building in the background. There's a lot being built right now. All right, moving over to chat for a quick sec. All right, we've got Grand Mixer saying, you still kill me, so I'm just living vicariously through you both playing, so your Rusty is still my golden runs. Daniel saying, yeah, I've asked on Discord. Yeah, you got that one already?
Yeah.
Grand Mixer saying, with Tim coming on board, can we squeeze for something? The limbo is super hard at the moment. I think we have to be close. Staking closed like 6 months ago. We need something to dust off our tokens and NFTs. Haven't even really looked at Hello in months, which is a shame as I have a lot of love. And also a question for you both. If the market stays low, when do you think the team will accept it is where it is and migrate? Okay, so a couple of questions in there. So first one related to Tim coming on board. So I think Tim being there and being present has been fantastic. I can't imagine not having Tim have. Speaking of Rusty, I can't imagine not having Tim have the interactions that he's had recently with the community, because I know like how everyone was feeling like pre-interaction from Tim. And while
Yeah.
I still trust the team, I still know that there's going to be something good that comes out. I think it was great to have him address the community and just have a conversation. I think that's been the biggest thing for me, is just to have somebody died too. Oh my goodness.
Like, it's just one of the easiest jumps I just forgot about, that you have to wait for so long. It's just.
Sorry.
Let me check the leaderboard here.
But I will say,
nuts.
oh, you got booted. Having Tim along for the ride and just engaging in that dialogue with community members, of course, only saying what he can say, right? And keeping everything else, shut behind closed doors, but just having that dialogue, like, hey, we're still here. We're still working. We're still pushing this stuff out, rather than, radio silence. And one of the things that Tim said that I really liked to hear, and I don't know if you caught this, Bomb, when we were doing the Twitter space, is he said, we really want, more so than anyone else, to get back to being the transparent community, because, the transparent team, excuse me, because that's what we want more so than anyone. We want to be that transparent team again. So you kind of feel for the core team in the position that they're in. And so even being in that position, that's why I really appreciate the fact that Tim has come out and said, hey, look, I can't say certain things, but I can give you generics of like, this is why we've held off. We've held off on sharing these things because we're waiting on third parties. We've held off on this because we're building from the ground floor a lot of things that we want to be first to market in. And if we shared certain things, certain IP, other people are going to beat us and get first to market while we're waiting for the fabric of our company, as it were, to be set up. We don't have that yet, right? So you can't add a stained glass window before you have the foundation of the building set up yet. It doesn't work.
Dude,
right?
what the heck? You've been playing this whole day?
Who?
You?
What do you mean?
How much did you play before the stream?
I played yesterday for a
Oh
skosh.
my goodness.
You know why I do
dude.
that, right? Because I know I'm gonna be the
That-
one getting chat. I'm
That's
gonna be
so
the one.
toxic, dude. I didn't even know that, bro.
Yeah, because here's
That
the thing.
sets up, dude. That's okay. That's the last of that ever happens. I'm
No, I'll
I'm
tell
playing
you.
4 hours today. This
You-
is a joke.
You know why that is? It's because last time you surpassed me because I was
Wow.
addressing chat. Not again. Never again will that happen. And then I'm like,
Just
oh, Bomb, are you going to hop on? No, Bomb is going to grill and make sure he gets number 2. I know you. I see you coming from a mile away.
that's toxic.
All right, second question from Grand Mixer. He's saying, also a question for you both. If the market stays low, when do you think the team will accept it is where it is and migrate? So this was the impression I got from Tim, and you jump in, Bomb, so that you can like pause your game and address chat whenever you feel
Yep.
like it.
Mhm.
But I got the impression very much so from what Tim was sharing, as well as he would say things like, it would also be nice if Bitcoin would pick up again, but he would say things like, and on our previous streams, this beast can't be caged for much longer. Like, we're, regardless of the market conditions, we are going to be migrating and releasing these things regardless. And so at this point, combining those two bits of information, what I would say is they are entirely waiting, especially from what was said too, on third parties. They aren't waiting necessarily for the button to just be, like, hey, we need to wait until this product is finished. We need to wait until the audit goes through. From what it sounded like, and this is why I made sure the question was asked, because I know the community was wanting and seeking for an answer there, is everything from like your standpoint ready to go, barring the actual transition to the new company? And it sounds like it's the transition to the new company for the, I don't want to say like the legal setup of the company, but like the makeup of the company, not the audit, not the products. Like, those are ready to go, but they're waiting on third parties to get, like, for me, it sounds like the business name, like anything that they would need to get the entity itself set up is what they're waiting on, not the, oh, we're waiting for the audit to be complete, because for all intents and purposes, sounds like that's a press play. Like, they said, what is it? When it gets to 99%, all that you're waiting on is for the actual migration to happen, and then it goes to 100%, right? So you're not waiting on anything from like that standpoint, and the migration is ready to go. It's just a matter of getting things aligned, which it sounds like from what he was saying, he wishes that and thought that would be last week. It's just taken longer than they expected. So Daniel's saying, Grand Mixer saying, agreed, Tim has been a great positive front, 100%. Daniel then saying, they've been saying the beast can't be caged for much longer since May, though, to be fair. Yeah, they did get some steel reinforcement to those bars to make sure the beast stayed inside for a little bit longer. And I will say, that's, what are you looking at there? What is
So here's the thing too. I agree with Finn, like he's saying, Grand Mixer. I think I don't think. Here's what I think happened.
Wait, can
Let
we
me put
see
it
your
this way.
screen? I don't think we can see your screen.
I don't think you can see the top of it. The top is the Bitcoin price, is what I'm looking at.
No, I don't know if I can actually see. Wait, hold on. Let me
You
just make
can't.
sure. Oh yeah,
It's a
no, I
little
can.
small. It's fine.
No, it's on the screen. So go ahead.
So here's the deal. When did we transfer over to Hello? That was want to say, was that early May or late May? When did we transfer over? How do I not know this?
That's a fair question. Well, you could go on the YouTube channel and just see when the videos, right? That'd be one way.
Yeah, what the heck?
Go
Let me see.
to
Hold up, guys. Hold up. Let's go check this out. If somebody knows it, I'd love for you.
Yeah, if someone has that info, plug that in. I think it's been just search on YouTube
It's
videos.
been 2 months. It's been 2 months.
Here, just go to my channel and it will show like migration or like transition. We're now hello. I think it's been over 2 months.
April.
Hey.
Okay, so it's April at least. April. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. What's up, Andrew? So here's the deal. March, April. Yeah. So straight up, it was like probably late April, I think, is when it happened. So this is to answer Grand Mixers and then as well as Daniel's question at the same time, kind of. So here's what I think happened. They realized, hey, we got to do something bigger and we got to go something better than just Doge Dash, and we need to do it to Hello. So they realized that, and then on April, did we say April or we said?
You said April.
Yeah, April. Yeah, so in April, that's when we transitioned, probably around this time right here. This is the Bitcoin price. And then they said, okay, like we're probably going to start doing releases really soon because we're going to migrate over. And then right once May hit, when they were going to have their big month, I think once Bitcoin tanked, they took a step back and said, okay, wait, time out. This is not the right time to do it because this is just going to screw all our updates up because no one's going to want to put money in because Bitcoin's falling. So they took the step back and they said, all right, let's change our name. Let's make sure we can get a CertTech audit. Let's make sure we do all these different things that need to be done on the back end to make it look nice. So then everything has happened. And now since we're doing it the right way, we're so delayed to where I don't think they care about the time of the market anymore. I think that was first what happened in May, but I think once they're good to go from the third party, they're just going to rush and they're going to like just start moving on like a train.
100%.
So
really
I would agree. I was just going to say, go ahead, you go.
You go. Sorry.
I was going to say, no, I 100% agree with Daniel that they do have a lot of things that they have caged up since May. But I think that is just multiplied to maybe 5 times as much stuff now because of the delay and then doing things right with the CertTech audit and making sure that we have the company set up and having all our quote unquote ducks in a row or dogs in a row. And then we're good to go. So that's my thought process on that. But yeah, I don't know if you have anything to add there, Finn.
Yeah, no, I think that was very well done because I mean, remember right when we were talking migration, we kind of all joked about it when the price would like go down, semi-stabilize, and we were like, "Hey, migration!" Like when it would like go up like a little bit, and then it would go down again, and it was like, "Hey, migration," and it kept going lower. And so I think we've reached some semblance of stability. But to what Bomb's saying, I don't think at this point, based on what's been said, I don't think they're waiting anymore for the market to have this massive upswing. I mean, Tim said, would it be great if Bitcoin like went up and all that? But we're not waiting on that, right? What they're waiting on are not market conditions. And that was why I was specific about asking, is it internal? Is it external? Okay, it's external. Is it external market conditions or is it external? We're waiting just for like compliance. I asked specifically, are you waiting for the market to change? And he said, would it be great if Bitcoin picked up? Yes, but we're waiting for these things and with the way the company's set up, which to me makes me feel way better because I feel like in the community we kind of, because we haven't really been told much, we kind of assume that it's the other, right?
We kind of assume it started that way.
Right. And so I think we still think that.
Yeah.
We still think that that like, oh, they're just waiting for the market to pick up, and it's like, well, if they're waiting to try to time the market, who even knows what that is? Can we just get the products out? But that's like not where it's at now, and I think it would be awesome if they would clarify that as like an official, hey, because until I asked the question the other day, I had no idea, right? Like you don't
Hmm.
know until you ask that question. Is it third party? Is it okay? It's third party. Is it the market third party, or is it like you're waiting for some regulatory body to get back to you and say, yeah, you're good to go with this new company name, with the setup, X, Y, Z.
Right.
So I think that's good. I'm excited about that. And to your point, they didn't start off doing a CertIC audit, right? They did
Right.
a different audit, and then when all this stuff happened, they said, "Hey, if this is happening anyway, we might as well do this right. We might as well do this right. We might as well do this right." And we can
Right.
see from the little snippets they've given us, they're working on products behind the scenes and like giving us
Right.
little tastes of like, "Hey, the graphics look way better. Awesome." Like
Hmm.
keep doing that. Product improvement and product development right now is definitely the time to do it. So as an investor, I think it's kind of reflected in the price too. I mean, Bitcoin has kind of bumped back a little bit, but not the like 30 to 40% that I feel like Doge Dash has gotten back from where it ultimately dipped to where it's like I feel like there's a little bit more of the community and just other investors looking at it and saying, okay, there's something here. There's something about to
Hmm.
be here in a big way that I can be excited about. All right, we have Daniel. Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, so I was gonna say with what Daniel's saying, like again, you can read the comment a little bit more, but I I think it started out as them wanting to like, okay, Bitcoin's down, we're gonna wait a little bit. But then once they were in their waiting period, they said, all right, well, if we're waiting, let's just do things the right way. And now it's like, okay, well, the market, let's not do our things on the market's time. Let's just start doing it ourselves. Um, and so that's kind of what I think they're going to start doing here in a few seconds is like, hey, we're just moving ahead with what we got. We've got all these products lined up and we've got all these announcements ready to go. It's time we just transfer over and the market can catch up to us if that's the case. So yeah, if you
100.
want to,
Yeah, 100%. And I actually agree with I agree with most of Daniel's comments here. So one of
yeah,
the things that I thought could have been way better, despite the fact that all this is going on, don't leave it open to speculation and for us to be like, is it this? Is it not this? Like, did you forget about us? I think it would have been way better to take kind of as much of a transparent approach as would have been possible, right? Which I feel like Tim has done
hmm,
recently, which has been just awesome for the community to see. But like, hey, look, this is what we were planning on doing initially. Here's where it was then. Here's what it is now. And like this, it is what it is. It changed. It wasn't. We're not just waiting for the market to pick up. Like this is why we're holding off. How great was it to
right,
get that clarity, right? To just know
yeah,
it's like we're not just waiting for the market to pick up because everyone just at that up until that point was just sending messages like the market's up 6% today. Like, good
right.
time
Let's
for
go, migrate.
migration. Yeah,
Yeah,
migration. And they're still doing it in Discord, which shows that there hasn't been there's been an impasse between the message, that's delivered and the message received, right? So I think it'd
right.
be better to make that clarity a little bit more um, shown or present there. I think, and I really agree with Daniel's third comment there, the one that said they could release a few more teasers without giving too much away that other projects would steal our ideas. So this was something that I think it was on the Twitter space where I was saying for Dash of the Dead or like just a new level, if they could give like a 3 to 5 second like gameplay
Teaser.
visual, yeah, just a
Yeah.
teaser, a gameplay visual, like, I mean, they're kind of doing that with the 3D NFTs, which I think is cool, but I think seeing that and maybe they're waiting for like the wow moment there of opening up the game for the first time and being like, oh my goodness, this is so cool, right? Which
Right.
I get that as well. But definitely the teasers are always helpful whenever they send those out. I'm just surprised that when they send it out, it always seems to come from like one account, but it's not. It's almost like not a coordinated you know, drop or effort, or like
Hmm.
it'll be like, oh, here's this little clip, and it's like it's dropped in Telegram by Sander, or it's dropped by
Yeah.
Paul in, you know, on Twitter, and it's like great, super cool. it would be awesome if everyone in Discord got to see that, right? Or if it's dropped in Discord, it'd be sweet if everyone in Twitter got to see that. So I don't know if that's like a mod thing, core team thing, just community thing that we're not sharing that stuff enough. But it would be really cool to be able to see, like whenever they do those teasers, that it is shared on, all the social media sites and channels so that people can see it.
Right. I think, like you're saying, Daniel, I think if they did a teaser of something that's more like tangible for us, like, hey, here's a new map for Doge Dash, we can just relate to it much better than like, hey, here's Doge Dash 3D, which is cool, but we still don't like have the full grasp of it. So then if it was like, hey, these are the cyberpunk maps that we were talking about, we haven't released them yet because we're still waiting on Hello, but here's just an idea of what it's going to look like. I agree, that'd be really sick. And we talked about that in the Twitter space, even saying that'd be an awesome update. Wouldn't cost you guys anything, it wouldn't reveal any secrets, but it would stoke the community out, in our opinion.
My
So.
glitches are just killing me. But I think it is tough because it is that double bind, right? You run into that double-edged sword where every teaser, every announcement of that gains traction and gains momentum, it kind of hurts you as much as it helps you, right? Because everything you announce now, right? We all want to see it.
Yeah.
We all want to be like, oh, I want to see that you're still working on things and you're still worthy of the faith or the trust that we're putting in you. But it's
Yeah.
like everything that's done now is working again. Like it's like a thing where you can't take from this side without, also what am I thinking? You can't like increase one without decreasing the other, and you can't decrease one without increasing the other. It's got that symbiotic relationship where if you do, in fact, or not symbiotic, inverse, there it is, the inverse relationship where if you take from one, it's going to hurt the one, but it can help the other. So if they help the current price of the current chart, gosh, that was a long journey to get there.
We're here now.
We're here now. Thanks for buckling up. You had to wear a seatbelt for that one. But it's going to hurt the future price, right? So it's kind of like for everyone that actually trusts in the team and the project and what they're doing, it's almost ideal that they don't do anything yet. That
Which
they
is
don't do,
really,
it's
dude,
weird.
so dumb that I died like that, though.
I'm probably going to die here too. It's so weird though, because it's almost like the very nature of crypto or stocks in general, right? When the market's down, that's the time when you should be buying in. That's the time that you should be greedy. And when the market is up, that's when you don't want to sell. But like that's if you're ever thinking about a time to sell, that's the time to sell.
Right.
It almost works against your mind and against your rationale in that same way. It's the common joke that everyone says. That everyone, when Bitcoin was at $50,000, said, "Oh, I wish I bought when it was 20." Well, now it's 20, and people are like,
I'm
Bitcoin.
not buying.
I'm not buying. Bitcoin is a scam, and it's like, really? And so I think it is a great time for everyone that does have. I don't want to call it blind faith because they've delivered on things already in the past, but for the people that have the most faith in the project, I think this period right now is going to reward those people in ways that down the line are not even going to be possible for those people that might believe in the project now. Right now is really the test for those people that really do believe in the project, and the reward is going to be for those people, not for the people that wait until they start delivering
Right.
and then want to make that move, right?
The thing is I'm actually curious how much like program wise that they've completed. Like, do they have the Hello like app ready to go, or like the Hello website? Like, like we should start thinking about it, like things like that. Like, I guess Daniel put a new comment. We can talk about that too.
Okay.
And then I'll go back on my.
Okay, he said, I don't even care about price at the moment. That will sort itself out when Hello launches properly and announcements start happening. I have full faith, but people are impatient. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think people are impatient. I feel like I'm a pretty No, what would you say, Bomb? Would you dub me as an impatient or a patient investor, or somewhere in between?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
That's a
feel
hard
like
one.
that.
I think it changes per project. You know what I mean? Like it just changes per project.
Yeah,
Some are like, goodness me, it's been way too long. Let's actually get something out of here. But now and then other projects, it's like, okay, you've already put stuff out. I'm fine waiting another month or two. You
right.
know?
Which is why
So,
I feel like it's different. It's not blind faith. You know what they're
right.
capable of. Yet at the same time, you just want to see it, and you just want to experience. Like everyone in a bear market, it's just so negative everywhere. Despite the project, could have released the same amount of everything. And to Daniel's point, where he's like, I don't care about price at the moment. Um,
Right.
they could release absolutely the same amount that they've released now, but sentiment will be, you know, 80% different and positive if the price is higher, right? So it's like it
Hmm.
just goes to show how fickle people can be when they're investing, and the amount of patience is different for everyone. I would say
Yeah.
when it comes to a project like this, where I have a very good amount of faith in their transparency and the products, and even in the team and what they could deliver on in the future, I would say that these are projects that I'm generally very patient regarding. Then there are others
Yeah.
where it's like, okay, yeah, I probably jumped on the hype train a little too much with that one, and now I'm paying the price for something that's probably never going to deliver anything substantial or of value, right? So,
Yeah.
um,
Andrew said, I believe they are working in the background, but to be honest, I miss the AMAs and keeping us updated at least to keep the players' trust. I 100% agree. I think it's hard though, because in an AMA, I think they realized, hey, if we have an AMA, we're really not going to be able to share anything. And so they were like, so I think that's where they're at, and they're just waiting, which sucks. But it's like, that's why Tim coming in the Twitter space and saying, hey, I'm going to let you guys do a giveaway. Go ahead and do a giveaway. I thought that was really neat. And he's given us hints and clues, and I thought it's been great. So honestly,
you know what's not great? What's not great is getting booted and then losing a life when
I
you're
will
at the
say,
end of the level.
yes, I will
That's the
say
worst.
it is sad, but I think we're going to have to wait another week for hopefully a migration date, because it was supposed to come out this week, but I think maybe something came up. So if it's not next week, then I'm going to have a long conversation with Tim. More like a one sentence DM. Hey Tim, where's the migration date?
You're gonna have a long conversation. Okay, Mr. Sway Police over here.
Yeah,
What are
hey
you
guys,
gonna
I
do
got it. Don't worry.
what are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
be like,
in your long conversation there?
in our really long conversation, I'm gonna be like, "Hey Tim, migration date?" Question
Yeah.
mark.
Seriously, oh my goodness.
That's my long conversation right there.
The
No, I'm
amount
just
of
kidding.
sway you have in your head relative to the amount of sway you actually hold are two very different things, my friend. Oh,
I'm just gonna get a response from Tim. Shut up, mom.
yeah. No kidding. Your message has been deleted. I would love that. Oh man.
Oh
So
my
I
gosh.
agree with Daniel 100%. A little bit of news would go a long way. It's so
Yeah.
true. Like there's something, even to what Baum was saying. It doesn't even need to be an ask me anything. It can be an AMS, right? Just ask me something. I can only I can only I can
Like,
only
what the heck is an S doing here, dude? Ask ask me something.
I would say as long as they actually give, like they don't even need to do an ask me anything. They could do an FAQ, or like, hey, these are questions that we figured you might have on your mind. We'll open it up toward the end about like questions that you can ask something, but we may or may not be able to answer it at this point. So that they can already kind of nip in the bud the questions that people might want answers to, but they can just say in like an FAQ, they can basically read through the questions like, hey, you might be wondering where this is at, you might be wondering where this is at, and they can address those things without revealing stuff that they can't reveal yet. They could even just say something like, we unfortunately can't share information about that, but we're hopeful that within the next month, you're going to be very excited with the progress of where this is at. Just something like that where they're touching base.
Breaking news: Paul Caslin to host an AMS tomorrow. I love it. That's fantastic.
What is an
Everybody tunes in. What the heck is an AMS?
What is it? I don't know. Ask Finn.
Just ask me something. Come on, let's go.
Ask me something. We'll see if I can answer with something. Okay. Oh my god.
That's great.
All right, we've got. What did Daniel say there? Can you get that one before you?
A little bit of news could go a long way, and then Andrew and then Daniel said something too. I'll read those in 2 seconds. Andrew said, "To be honest, what are you laughing about?"
Because that's what I was asking about, and you're like, and then Daniel said something. Yes. Yeah. What is the something, Bob?
But we didn't touch Andrews. That's why I was gonna go to Andrews.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, I'm sorry.
So yeah, Andrew said, "To be honest, NFTs is not what most players thought it would be at the beginning. There's not much benefit from NFTs right now." Then Daniel said AMS, laughing, and then he also said, "Correct, Andrew. Just even future utility plans for NFTs would be great to know, even if they can't go into specifics."
100%. I think, and this is something that they've said, and they kind of said this, and then it was the reason I was asking for your bombs ranking, right? Because they said this, and then it was like, hey, what are NFT? A lot of questions were asked, and they're saying that something is going to, like, NFT holders are going to get increased or enhanced value from their NFTs, right? That's something that they've said that that's going to happen. What that looks like specifically hasn't been shared, right? We don't know what that's going to look like in terms of what is the actual, hey, this is going to be the value of X or Y or Z, or this is what things are going to look like in the new games. All we know is, hey, there's going to be value, right? That's what they've shared out in the open. That's what kind of the community knows, that there's going to be value. But I think what people are a little hesitant about is when the team says something is going to be awesome or valuable for one side, I feel like there's this little bit of hesitancy where, in the past, people were like, wait a second, this NFT wasn't as good as it was supposed to be because of the leaderboard system versus the previous system, and that was what I expected. So they're kind of hesitant about what's going to happen for their NFTs now that they're being told, hey, you're going to be stoked with the NFTs that come out, and what we're going to do for the NFTs going forward. I think they're a little hesitant to see what's going to happen there. Personally, it looks like they received the criticism, regarding the leaderboard, and they're saying, okay, increased utility, increased, X, Y, or Z for the NFTs is something that needs to be addressed, and we are going to address. So that was something that, who was it initially that said that? I don't think it was Tim. I think it was a couple of months ago. It was on a Twitter space. It was a couple of months ago. It wasn't Tim. It was someone that I don't think I had seen their name before. Is there a Mark on the team? A Mark or someone on the team said,
there's so many Telegram names, I have no idea.
It was someone said NFTs are going to, like, if your NFTs are going to receive increased benefits. So that's what I would just say, hey, like, we don't know what that's going to look like in terms of dollars and cents specifically, but I think, knowing that they are looking to increase NFT holders' value, as well as at the same time work on token holders' value and the overall direction of the company, as well as continue to release things for the gamers or the players. I think that that's a big thing. And it was a great question. I think you asked this, Bomb, about, are they going to continue the 1 million rewards? And it's going to be for this game. And then the other game, it might have been Yoshi. I don't know if that was you or Yoshi. But are they going to continue it? Tim, unfortunately, wasn't on that side, so he didn't have a direct answer. But I think that would be a really neat thing, even if it was just for a short-term time frame for Dash of the Dead to have that too. But I agree. I think if they could come out and they could say, hey, we're planning on doing this for NFTs. We're planning on doing this for just your token investors, which they've kind of already addressed with everything that they're doing relative to the Hello brand. And then this is what players are going to have to look forward to this year. Like, boom.
Yep.
Just like that, enhanced new white paper. I know some of the stuff on the white paper they're withholding because, again, they've said they can't do it yet because they don't want someone else jumping to the front of the line
Right.
and being the first to market there. So it is a little bit of a difficult situation that they're in right now. But it's amazing, to your credit, both Andrew and Daniel, it's amazing how much just having an AMA or just touching base, even if they don't release anything, but just kind of like conversing with the community, sharing what they can share. Like, Tim wasn't able to like reveal these crazy plans that they're dropping on the last Twitter space, but I feel like we got off the Twitter space feeling like, okay, yeah, like I know that they're doing stuff behind the scenes. I know that like this company makeup is going to be strong and stable going forward. I know that good things are in process, and that does way more than 4 weeks of radio silence.
Yeah, and I think I think it would be so. Again, I have no idea how they're doing this, but if they're doing one an app or two like a website where you can go in and play into Hello, their whole like thing, like
What did we
Crypto
say?
Crib
What did we say
gaming.
last time? Like a Dave and Buster's type thing.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
Dave and Buster's thing. Like if they have that, I wonder if like they should have a tab for like. I mean, I know we have like a holders chat or like a holders only chat, but I wonder if like there should be like a tab for NFT holders in there that like does something.
Exclusive access to.
Like we get Crypto Cribs 24 hours earlier. I don't know.
Or
like,
or I don't know. You get to take place in giveaways that are
Yeah.
randomly generated from that Discord page, and it could be something so simple.
No,
like
not Discord.
Or okay,
Like on their website though, so that it's like a separate tab just exclusive. Like there's a.
oh,
I guess yeah, you'd have to connect your wallet to it, but it's like a
Right.
VIP room. Like everybody gets to be in Dave and Buster's,
Yep.
but this room is exclusive for
I just
NFT
love
holders.
that. I love, and I think everyone would be stoked about that. And it's like, hey,
Right?
drop by the NFT VIP room, like
Juice bar.
Oh my gosh! Like
I don't know.
But drop in at this point, and like if you're dropping in and you're interacting with people around you, whatever, and you're there for like 15 minutes, your name gets entered. You can like walk over to the little bar where you can take a raffle ticket, and like if you do that right, then you're they're going to do like a raffle, or they could do like 24-hour raffles, and it's like, hey, so and so wins 50,000 tokens, so and so wins a VIP kit that's going to be shipped to them with our Hello merch, right? All
Yep.
that stuff would just like boom. It would cost like a couple $100,
Not a lot.
$200
I know.
a month, maybe, but it would be huge in terms of what that would mean for like the camaraderie that would be built. All right, enough about that. I'll get to comments here.
I wanted to talk more about that.
Okay, no, talk about it. Go for it. No, go.
Just
I know.
kidding.
We
No,
get
you're good.
excited about like the
Yeah.
whole metaverse possibilities with it integrated
Yeah.
with what Hello could potentially do.
But I do see chat, and this is actually a great question that you should touch on.
Okay, did you get
yeah.
Universo? Can you do that? Really
That's
quick?
the one. Yeah.
Okay, get it.
So, how do NFTs work? Are special abilities like coin multipliers random? Do you have to be lucky to get one of these skills? So it's already been minted out completely. Head over to Doge Dash on OpenSea. I can link you real quick if you want to look at the pricing on them.
Yeah,
I
go
actually
ahead
don't
and link
think-
them.
I don't think any multipliers are for sale right now.
Go check it out.
I will check. So it's either a gold chain, which you have one right here for sale, a few for sale. A gold chain, and then the crown that we're both using right now. Only 41 of them. Wow, I didn't know that was that little. So yeah, there's not a lot of crowns for sale here. As well as an ultra rare gives you a 5x.
Some might even say the monarchy is under threat.
I'm sorry. Yes, Grand Mixer, you are correct. They did not mint out. They stopped the mint. That is correct.
That's
Yeah.
what Bomb meant to say.
What are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
I'm done, I promise.
That's what I meant to say. But yeah, so you can just pop it in here. Every single one gets you an extra life
what are
as well
those?
if you're
What are
playing.
those offers right there?
I don't know. Let's see.
What are those offers? There are 3 offers for those NFTs
Oh,
there.
snap. Finstar Hodling. Let's click into this profile. See all
Who's
these
that
NFTs.
joker right there? Look
Wow,
at those,
look at
fam.
these beauties.
Beauty. Oh, look at there's the crown. Where's the chain? Where's my chain?
Right up here.
Oh, there it is. I just
Got
got
the skates
booted.
on. Pretty clean.
Wait, hold on. I got booted again. This is happening quite a
booted.
bit. Yeah,
You're
get
banned
booted.
from playing.
Get booted.
You go ahead and read the other comments too while you're at it.
Yeah, so Daniel's saying absolutely Finn spot on. I think that was regarding the previous topic we were talking about. Thank you, Daniel. Grand Mixer saying before that, I've really gotten on board with NFTs in the past 9 months or so. It will be a big draw card to have that. The space is ridiculous at the moment, looking for legit projects. I completely agree, and I think that's why it would be cool to not just get what we're doing, provide awesome rewards, but also with these collabs, there's like loads that like we're introduced. We've done like what 2 or 3 collabs already, right?
Right.
And like Grand Mixer is saying, there's such a big community base that comes with those, NFT communities. It's huge, right? So if we can adequately incentivize those NFT communities or projects or partnerships as well as our own, I would like to see our own maybe a little bit more than like the collabs. Like maybe we get like a little 60-40 type thing for, being the people that are like, hey, it's a Hello interview. Thanks for talking to Hello. I think was the last one that I saw from.
Yeah.
What was it? Final Humans that was done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like this was their exposure as well as they got like rewards as being part of the Hello ecosystem. It would be really cool to see. Grand Mixer then saying, I'm just playing Burrow Saturday morning. That's what you meant to say. Yeah. Grand Mixer saying, hey, Finn, your collection has changed heaps. So it actually, it's really just changed in the sense that, like, I've gotten more NFTs. So I only had, hold on, keep it open. 1703 was my first one. The one with the shade. Yeah, that one right there. Then I got the chain, which is the one right next to it, and paid way too much. Well, I guess I only paid 0.85, but it was at a different amount in US dollars. And then after that, when I got the crown, so I wanted to load up on like the multipliers there, and then with like look at the amount that the other ones were trading at. It was 0.042, 0.055. Though you haven't been able to get them for that low from what I've seen since I made those buys. So hopefully as those pick up, and the cool thing is, if you actually think about it this way, if the NFT project like almost remains flat, and so I don't know if this is correct, but this is how I kind of justified it, right? If the NFT project were to remain flat, but you buy those NFTs and you turn around and you can sell it for the same amount, because Ethereum, would go up, you actually can make money just by nature of that side of the investment, right? I guess that's wrong because no, people wouldn't pay that much unless everyone was adopting Ethereum. Scratch that. That's wrong. It's my justification out the window. But no, I think
it makes sense when you're selling it to somebody though to get the funds to then purchase these NFTs. But that's what I.
Right. But no, I think it's definitely what I did, and I like to tell people this because transparency. Recently, I did get more NFTs, and I even have offers out for the 3 NFTs at the bottom floor price right now. The offer is 0.042. That's all the Ethereum left I have in my wallet. I just figured I'd put an offer out there in case anyone wanted that. But definitely loading up on some NFTs, loading up on some more tokens. I got quite a bit more, way more on the token side, I would say, than the NFT side. Because again, typically how I see that is, if the NFT project has both an NFT and a token, the token can go up without the NFT, but the NFT isn't going to go up without the token, kind of, right? If they operate within that ecosystem. So I tend to like to maintain more on the token side than on the NFT side. But with a project like this, where there's future utility that's being, talked about, I do like to have both, especially. So I hope that made sense. Universo saying, "Oh, go ahead. You want to get that one?"
I understand. Thanks for the patience. I'll continue to follow the lives. Thanks for making Doge Dash content. Yeah, you got it. We love the questions. Always here to help, and we love making Doge Dash content right now too. So it's been pretty fun. Grand Mixer said, "Hey lads, I got to run soon. Was Tim coming in? Were we running a comp, by the way? Oh, you have Doge Dash Duels as the picture. That's true.
For what?
Contest. Oh, the contest. Oh, I get it now.
Oh, yeah. So sorry, we kind of got into the discussion there, and we completely glanced over the contest. So here's what we're going to be doing for the contest. We are going to have a day, probably this weekend, that we are going to. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool to just hop on a stream, but if we don't have time for a stream, this weekend, either tomorrow or the day after, we could just do a recorded video. But what we'll do is we'll announce a time frame where we will have a leaderboard. And this is, hang on, actually, I'll just read the comment. It'll be easier to do it that way. So Hassan gave us an awesome suggestion right here. And people seem to like it. We got 9 likes on that and a retweet. So we decided, hey, why not run with this and see, what we could do here. So he said we can keep a lucky draw on top 100 players or 100 players in the leaderboard, which number of wins can get customized 3D NFT for a particular day. So I don't understand really the second half of that. So Hassan, if you have clarification, or if someone else could clarify that, that'd be great. But I like what I'm seeing from the first half of this, which I think I understand, which is basically we're going to do a random number generator for the top 100, and whatever that number is would be the winner that would get the customized NFT. And now we could even take it a step further and say we're going to do a random number generator, and because not everyone that plays on the leaderboard would be aware that we're doing this contest, we could do a random number, and whoever is closest to that number in the top 100 would win that is on the stream. So if it was 56, but 56 doesn't even know this exists or this is happening, it could be 57, 58, 59, whoever is closest that says, oh, that's me, I won. And we'll give adequate, time for that person to say that they won, and we'll share their name on the leaderboard and say, if this is you, obviously reach out. We'd love to get you your profile picture NFT. But that's the thing. It's not just where you land on the leaderboard. You also need to hold an NFT, because if you don't hold an NFT, how are you going to get a profile picture of your NFT, right? So you need to hold that NFT. I hope that makes sense. So Grand Mixer saying, give an offer they can pay the gas fee. I like it. Take this offer. It's all I have. Yeah, that's basically what I did for the NFTs. I like the discussion. Don't get me wrong, I love the discussion, but like to blow up a competition too, to get eyes on us. 100%. Got to get eyes on us. Got to get eyes on the project. Better dust my rust off and get practicing. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get the competition in there, because it's gonna be top 100, right? But I was thinking, and I wanted to get your take on this before you have to bounce, Grand Mixer, as well. I was thinking maybe give a little bit of an advantage. So if you get 100 to 50, right, you may or may not get like it would be like I don't know, higher in chance of you getting the draw if it was 50 to like 25, or is that doing too much? Should it just be 1 through 100?
I think it's
I
just
don't know.
1 through 100.
Yeah, maybe that just makes the most sense. So get on the leaderboard, all you people, and then we'll do that drawing. Should we do the drawing today, or do you want to set it up for? I was thinking about setting it up for a day where people could know the contest rules, so it wasn't like, hey, you've got 40 minutes before the leaderboard ends today.
I think
Best
you
of
just
luck.
answered your question. Yeah, I think we wait and say probably Sunday. I think would be best too.
Okay, yeah,
I
let's
think
do
that'd
it.
be a good idea.
So we'll do it for Sunday. We'll do the share the rules. Just say basically you're just trying to get top 100, and then we're gonna announce the actual number that is picked. I think we should do that like on stream or at least on video, so you can see the random
That we're
number.
not like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not being manipulated at all, but you're seeing the number that is drawn, and then we'll post that number. And wait, hold on. It would actually. This will be really interesting. Wouldn't it be whoever finishes closest to that number? So
Yeah.
wouldn't it be about who could?
Oh my gosh!
You know what I mean?
Wild. We should do it now. That's cracked, actually. I really like that.
Wouldn't
It has
that
to be a high number, though. It has to be a high number. That would be so epic, dude. 100%. It's got to be like, let me look at the leaderboard after this one.
It's
But
got
I'm
to be
thinking
at
like
least top 50, I feel
50 to 70s. Yeah, I feel like 50 to 70s would be the perfect thing, dude. The whole leaderboard would be so off. It'd be
But
funny,
no,
dude.
you don't want people to not want to like get like high because like 50 to 70, that's like one win for some people, you know?
Well, that's why I'm saying I need to look at the leaderboard. I don't know what like the
Goodness, I just died on the
are.
second jump.
But I don't think we should make it like
It shouldn't be top 10. It shouldn't be top 25. I think it should be like, yeah, I think maybe like top 50. Watch, it's gonna be like number 1, and we're gonna be like, okay, Ilya, send
why
me
don't
your
we just go,
information.
whoever lands on 49?
Because you got to make it random. You got to get some. Or you're
But
saying
you know what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah, give them something to play. I am so tired of logging in here like 12 times.
That would be a really fun competition.
It would be, but like, what would
That'd be so
what
fun.
would you do? What number? What number would make sense? That'd be hard.
I don't think we can do it for this one. I'm just saying that would be a really fun competition to do.
I think that's really good because it kind of combines both. It kind of combines what Hassan is saying, just like a random number on the top 100 leaderboard, with like a little bit of like competitiveness in there, right?
I'd just do random. I think that makes it easier.
It does make it easier.
Because if we look at over the leaderboard, like I don't want it to be where like people feel that they can't be a part of this. I think everybody should be able to like win it.
Well, that would be 50th place. Everyone can get 50 that wants to get 50. Look at what 50 is. Everyone can get that. If you can't get,
that's
right?
Straight up true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So everyone would be able to. I like it. I think that's actually an interesting thing. I think what we might see is that some people that would generally place a lot higher on the leaderboard though might not play. But who knows? Maybe that opened up the door for people to get that place. I don't know.
That would be so interesting, though.
Okay, we definitely need some thoughts on this to anyone listening. So we're thinking for the game, kind of combining what Hassan was saying with an actual like competitive edge, that it's going to be where someone ends up relative to the leaderboard, but almost predetermining that leaderboard number. So it really came down to who got the number, who got the place of the number when it ended. And what we would have to do, because the bot only takes the last minute, it would have to end on like 4:59. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be able to end at 5 because we'd have a bunch of people saying, "Oh, that was me. Oh, that was me."
Dude, look at that though. It's like it's literally like 6 placements within like 600 coins.
Right. So
Like
if
trying
you
to get 50th, yo,
it
that'd
would
be
be crazy because then you'd have people that have like the 3x and the 2x that wouldn't want to play with it. They would want to play with the other ones because it would be too much of a, you know, ah, it'd be too much of a
Andrew
point
stop
gap.
Andrew stopped tuning in. He's playing Doge Dash right now because he wants to take first place.
Oh man, yeah, it looks good, Andrew. You go. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I a little too far ahead of you?
Well, I'm not going for third. You played like so many hours earlier. I'm just gonna sit right here now.
I feel like should I try to take that off Ilias? What do you think?
Yeah, go for it. Try to take first.
First, Andrew's playing.
Yeah, I agree. Daniel said completely random. We don't want to discourage people from playing and adding to the pool and keeping interest in the game. People that don't know about the competition might see a low participation on that day and be concerned people have stopped playing. I think that's true. I think we really should do it to where it's just a see, I don't know. I think we need to do something that's like anybody can win. They just have to do something, you know?
What do you mean? Anyone can win. They just have to do something.
Like
I feel like making it random would not have participation almost though, right? I mean, is that crazy? I feel like if it's a competition that people have eyes on, it's more notable throughout the process rather than not.
what do you mean? Say that again.
I feel like you're going to have 3 camps. You're going to have your camp of person that doesn't even hear this exists and they're just going to do whatever they're doing, right? Then you're going to have your
Yeah.
second camp that probably knows it exists, but's like, I don't care. I'm just going to either play or I'm not going to play. And if I play, I'm going to go for first place. And if I don't play, I'm not going to log on just to play. And then you're going to have your people that actually see it and they care about it and they're like, oh my goodness, I want to get this and I'm going to try to get this. I think your third category is probably smaller than we are giving it credit for. I could be very wrong, but I don't feel like that's a super
I
big
think
group.
it is a good idea because it makes it so that the good players can go for it if they want to. And then the people that aren't the best or like are again like Dustin off their rusty skills to get out there, they still have a great opportunity. I'm sorry, you died. They
Dude,
still
I
have a
keep getting
great
booted, dude.
opportunity,
Yeah,
and it's like such a unique thing that even if you're not winning like a ton of tokens, this is a really cool thing to have, right?
yeah,
So
100%. And unique. It's almost like having like a unique NFT that no one else has yet, right?
right.
So and Daniel's saying that's true, Finn. I think maybe that you're joking. I full on got booted again and need to log in this way.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, why don't we do so what position would you select? Do you think 50 is pretty
50 is pretty good. I mean, 17,000. Because not a lot of people I feel like are going to totally know about it, so they're going to still play how they normally do.
right?
And then you're going to have a lot of people right at dude, that's going to be so crazy if like everybody goes for it.
Yeah. I think
That's
that'll
gonna
be
be so
that'll just be
fun.
funny when you see like
How close that is.
someone go over to like 49 and then the person right beneath them like also pushes them up so then it bumps them up into then they become 50th. That'll be interesting.
I think it'll be really good.
I am full on booted.
I like that idea. I think that'd be a fun one. I think that'd be really fun. But should we do 50? I think we should do 50th. Oh yeah, so 50th actually does get a prize too. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that's it. Especially
I
Derby.
like that.
Because you're gonna be like, oh, I don't want to land in 51st and get half the rewards, but I also want to get 50th. So you're gonna have some people that are just gonna get a little too nervous and they're just gonna push for the next level. I think that'll be good.
Dude,
Okay.
everybody could do it too. It's pretty easy, right, guys? I mean, like, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Because if you look at easy, how much can you make on easy? I think you can make 10,000 if you get all the coins on easy, right?
I don't think so.
No,
It's
it's
1,000. It's 1,000.
It's 1,000, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true actually.
Yeah, and make it whoever is 50th on the Discord leaderboard posted that day. So it would. That's what I was saying about the.
Yeah.
It would be 4:59. So for the people that
Well,
actually are like looking
just
at
go by
that,
Discord. Why not just go by Discord?
yeah, that's what you'd go by.
Because the
But
yeah, the
the
bot
bot
posts
takes
it.
it a minute earlier.
Oh, it does.
It does it right at 4:59. So maybe I
Oh,
shouldn't
you're
have
right.
given out that information, but that's what it is. So
Oh, I played yesterday. I don't remember playing yesterday.
that
Wow.
would look ultra shady if like you and I went for this and we won and we went back to Tim and we were like, "Hey Tim, guess who won?" So Bomb and I will unfortunately, maybe we could be spoiler. I don't know. Maybe we could jump in there and if like one of us finished in that place, then it would go to like
I don't think we can. I think we should just not.
we probably should just not, but then it would be a very interesting rock paper scissors between 49 and 51st.
That's true.
Or if we got 50th, who would it go to? 49 or 51st? Or would they have to do a little
49th.
49th?
Yeah.
So tie goes to the
It's not even gonna happen. We're just giving it to 50th. Unless we don't know 50th, which would be even crazier
What
if
do
we
you
have
mean?
everybody going for 50th, but if some random person gets in there and takes it, dude. That'd be so wild.
That would be kind of crazy. I feel like this could be really fun. This could be really fun.
What do you call this challenge though? I don't know even why I'm playing. This is so dumb. I'm not even going for anything.
Wasn't there a movie called like 51st Dates?
I don't know.
I think there was.
Actually.
And I don't even know where I was going for with that, but it was the only thing I could think of that made any kind of sense, other than saying something like No, I don't know, but you think of a challenge. Let's see. I'm thinking too. We need names. We need names, people, for this challenge. Again, the contest winner will get from the core team of Hello. They will get a custom-made 3D profile picture image of their NFT. So your NFT will be personalized to a custom profile picture, and they're going to make it specifically for you.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I just don't know what we would call. What are we going to call this challenge? I mean, these are the important things. These are the things that matter, right? What we call it.
The name.
Yeah. The things that don't really matter, but they matter.
Like, we could just say like Hello 50.
People are going to think it's like the 50th anniversary. We don't even have the migration complete, but we're celebrating 50
Oh,
years.
that's true. That's true.
No, but what if it was like Stop on a Dime? I guess that's just more of an American.
Stop on a Dime is the one we're going with. That is genius. No, actually, I'd take that back. I don't want to be able to say that I said that something you did was genius. That is pretty good, Finn. You know what I mean?
Just pretty good.
Yep.
Right? But
Stop on a Dime challenge. Shoot, that's good. I love it.
Is that just a phrase that people like in this country use, or like do people know?
Who else has heard that?
I don't know if anyone else has heard that.
Stop on a dime.
In this country, nice jump by the way.
Oh yeah, it would just hey. Makes no sense. Yeah, that's true.
Do people say it makes no sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So it's just a phrase where if you have very good automotive skills and you can like stop on a dime, or like if someone's really fast but they can change directions really quickly, you'd say, oh, they could stop on a dime. So that doesn't work. It's only specific to people are going to be like, what does that mean? Why would you ever want to stop on a dime? And I don't agree. But okay, so we need to think of like what is something that encompasses like being ultra accurate. Like you would think of almost like Tesla or SpaceX's rocket ships, right? And being able to land like on a small landing platform. Like what would you call that? what would you call that when it's good but it's too Yankee? Are you looking up synonyms?
Stopping on a small platform phrase.
They're gonna say stopping on a dime. Oh, whistle stop. I don't think that. What does that mean?
It's for a political candidate, usually on the rear platform of a train during the course of a tour. I don't think that's gonna be it.
I don't think we've got our winner. I don't know.
I don't know, but I like it. It's like
Or what would be something else like attributable to, like accuracy, or if you were like a sharpshooter, like something like that.
like could be like it is the halfway point though. It is 50, so it's only half. So you could do like
I don't know. I don't know why this is stumping us.
like Doge
it's almost
dash.
like precision stop, or like
Yeah.
we'll think of something. But just in general,
it.
do the rules of the competition, do they make sense, and like is that good? What do you guys think? So again, whoever finishes in 50th place, it's going to be whatever is reported in the Discord leaderboard, and that person. So there's going to be a lot of like checking the leaderboard, people trying to finish exactly in that spot. We wanted to include, make sure it was an inclusive number, that it's not like, oh, it's top 3, so it's like only the people with NFTs can do that. But it's like you got to play for it for some people, and then for other people it might be even less than 1 victory, so it's going to be specific to an NFT that you'd have to play with. But I think that would work for everyone. It would kind of couple it with probably a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill in there too, and everyone kind of knowing the rules. You look like you've got something. What is it?
Doge dash bullseye, because a bullseye is 50 points.
Oh man, that's something you did not come up with on your own.
That's true, it's Daniel, but it's still really good, and I'm happy about it. I like
love
it.
that.
The bullseye challenge. Oh, that is such a money challenge right there. We need to list our challenges, by the way.
What do you mean?
Like
list our
Frugal
challenge?
Dasher around the world. Like we should just have a list that we like remember. Like, and then like bullseye is another challenge. Like that's probably one of my favorites so far. I think that is so interesting.
I think that's really good. Daniel, way to go. Way to go. Daniel coming up with the name for this.
Daniel coming up with the name. I love that. That's
all right,
amazing.
So we're going to call it the Bullseye Challenge.
Bullseye Challenge.
I feel like
I think it's inclusive enough. You know what I mean?
It is.
That's my only concern.
We should definitely be streaming for like those last 15 minutes, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be just so much fun to stream for that last 15 minutes.
That's
or even like 30.
Maybe we do a Twitter space. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing on Sunday.
Holy moly. But no, that would be good.
Yeah. That is fun. I love that.
I just had someone pop in the room, and I have no idea what was communicated, but it killed me. I died. I was like, what? What is that? I still don't know what is that.
I love that. The Bullseye Challenge. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna stop playing. Andrew Farrell and Ilias, they're duking it out. I'm gonna let y'all duke it out. Y'all do your own thing.
Let's go, Andrew. Let's go. Let's go, Andrew. Let's go.
All right, so you got it. I'm there for you. All right, so we've got our Bullseye Challenge. We're gonna do person to finish in top 50th place. I think that's a great contest. So thank you, Hassan. Thank you, Daniel, and thank you. I guess.
I don't think I did anything.
You did. We'll say you did something. Okay.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
You were there for. I mean, you kind of applauded us when everyone else was coming up with the
ideas.
ideas.
And Yoshi.
Oh,
Yoshi was
and
part of it,
Yoshi.
too.
Yeah, Yoshi was someone
Yeah.
who got this rolling. Yeah, so kind of just triangulating the coordinates of everything that we were just saying, and right in the epicenter is this bullseye challenge that we're doing there. As
Yeah.
Bombs was not able to stop on a dime.
I'm gonna beat this Finn guy. You know what I mean? I'm going after that.
You are not even close. You've got another 150,000 to go.
Yeah. Andrew, let's go. You're right there.
Andrew, you're so close. You're
Stop
5,000 away.
typing. Let's
Just
go.
focus, Andrew. Focus.
That's
brave.
30,000 Doge Dash tokens you're playing for right now.
That's insane. That's a
How
lot
much
of
is it?
Doge Dash.
How much
That's
does
like
it
a
cost
day's
to
worth.
buy Doge Dash tokens?
Well, 50,000.
Oh, 100. So it's 50,000. Wow, that's actually not as expensive as I thought it was.
Yeah, it's like $5, $6 right now.
Yeah, but like for how many rewards you get, like that's not as much as I thought. You know,
So
because
yeah,
you make that back in 2 days. If you get like 30,000.
Yes. Yeah.
Hassan, what's up?
Welcome. When is the bull challenge from Hassan? Oh yeah, yeah. Andrew, keep going. We need you to
Let's
win first place
go.
off of Ilias there. We've got Hassan is in the house saying, when is the bull challenge? So we're gonna be doing the bull challenge when? When do you think?
So I don't think we should do this leaderboard that's about to refresh in 12 minutes. I think we should do the one right after that.
Okay. Sounds good. So you're thinking.
Look at that crown.
So so it's not, you're saying not this leaderboard like the one that's about to expire, but tomorrow's?
No, I was saying the other one, but we could do tomorrow's if you want. I don't know that everybody be ready for it. Is the only thing.
Okay, so you're saying Sunday.
It starts on Sunday.
It starts.
Yeah. No. It ends on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Starts on
Our
Saturday
Sunday.
night. Saturday
Yes.
night. Okay.
Yeah.
So not this leaderboard that's about to end, not the next leaderboard, but the one that ends, the one after that ends Sunday, 5 p.m.
Yes.
Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
Copy that. I like it. I like it a lot.
I do too.
think so. That's when so nice name, Bomb. Yeah, nice job, Bomb. Way to come up with the Bull's Eye challenge or the Bull.
I can't take that now.
Yeah, way
is
to
too
go.
good. 50
Thank-
Shades of Dashes. That's funny.
So yeah, that was
no,
Daniel.
that was all Daniel.
Daniel
Yeah,
came up
Daniel.
with that brilliant name. This is just a plethora of different ideas from different community members that have been combined, which is actually awesome. And Daniel coming up in clutch with the name that we're gonna go with. So let's see where Andrew is. Dude, this is a real fight here. Look at these two going toe to toe. I see you creeching there, Bomb Diggy. Look at Hans up there. Look at these names.
Right?
We know these names. We've got Hans.
Hassan right here. Look at
is
this.
in the house. Hassan and Hans are recent elite victors. They recently learned how to beat elite and have gotten consistent, which has just been awesome to see. Now they're winning. Now they're getting top 10. See, people, it's not too late to learn elite. You can learn elite and you can get top 10. We're seeing some big names in there. We know we've got Chip Paul. We've got Ian Rudius.
T. Right here.
G-Wiz. T. Oh, yeah. TLH.
Yep.
Who else do we know?
And it's crazy.
Wait, there's Daniel. Scroll down. There's Daniel, our very own Daniel. 18th place right there.
Oh, this is Daniel?
That's Daniel.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Yeah. So.
Yo.
Oh yeah, let's go through. Who else do we know? We want to give some shout outs. We got G-Wiz up top.
I think Pyre we know, right?
Yes.
Pyre? Or
Yep.
is that
Yeah, same one. One and the same.
Pyre.
I-Main, don't we know I-Mane? Wasn't I-Mane would come in, or I-Main.
Okay. Rock, what a cool name. I don't know that one.
It is.
That's cool.
I Conte.
Or
you didn't
is
believe it.
this Danny right here? You know what I mean?
Danny? Let's see here. I don't recognize some of these names.
Gabriel? I think I know Gabriel. I remember Gabriel, I think,
I think
right?
so. And I think Eduardo,
Yeah.
59.
Yeah, okay.
And
Phoenix,
there's
I remember that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else do we know here?
Um,
Welcome, everyone. Good job.
Yeah, good stuff right here.
We got Daniel saying, yeah, Numo is me. Slack from me today. A little too high for the Sunday challenge, mind you.
Sunday challenge 50. Sunday bullseye challenge right there.
Oh, yeah. All right, who else we got here? Lord of Doge Dash.
Where is that?
Scroll down.
Is that
Scroll
there?
down. Yeah.
Lord of Doge Dash right there. Look at that. All right.
Quality.
Who is that?
That no one I know. I feel like we
Yeah,
use...
I feel like there's nobody in our stream that's like, no offense, but like this low, because like they'll ask questions and then they'll learn how to like beat elite. It takes some time, but like, you know, like that's why
100%.
Hassan is up here right now. Bingo. Hans, like people couldn't beat it, and he just takes time and practice, and then they're up there.
Yeah, and
But
show what top 10 gets, right? Top 10 gets almost 30,000 tokens, right?
Right.
28,000 tokens. So call
almost
it
300 dashes.
Yeah. I mean, and that's just for a day. So not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So again, the rules for this Bullseye Challenge, it's going to be finishing in 50th place, right? And it's going to be based on the leaderboard on Discord. Can you show us the leaderboard tab on Discord?
Wait, does Ilias have a 5x?
Yes.
Andrew, do you have a 5x?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, we are. You said go to 50th?
Oh,
here?
no, I was saying on Discord to show people where the tab is going to be. So it's actually going to end a minute before 5 o'clock. It will end at 4:59 is when that one ends in Discord, but it's automatically taken from a bot and it's stored in the leaderboard tab on the Doge Dash or Hello Discord, so you can see who the winner is. We're going to see that. And then what we're going to do, if the winner, shockingly, if the winner is not someone from this crew, what we'll end up doing is we'll have whoever's closest to that spot. So if there are two people that are close to the spot, like 49th and 51st, we'll do like some little competition on Twitter or stream or something to break the tie. But we should be able to get the person that is trying to get in that place to end on that place. But bear in mind, if that's you, you need to have a Doge Dash or a Hello NFT, because the winner will be getting a custom-made 3D profile picture of their NFT. So if you don't hold an NFT, you're unfortunately not going to get that thing that only you will have. Literally, you will be the only one that holds this. It's like a super rare, for select time NFT that you have.
You're gonna have this for a long time or like a month or two before anyone else even has the ability to maybe get it, which is crazy.
So pretty cool. I like that the team is doing that. So thanks again, Tim, and thank you, Yoshi, for the suggestion about something like that. I really like it, but it's looking like Andrew has a 3x, and
think about it this way:
Ilias has only a 5x.
Dude, I would have only had to play 5 games to get where I am right now. If I had a 5x, that's insane. Like,
it's not even. Well, here's the thing. I don't know about you. You're playing with a 3x that has questionable ownership of your own. Oops.
I don't appreciate that.
But I'm just to say, we know of people that we could get a 5x to be playing with a 5x.
Someone just send me a 5x just for like 3 days so I can hammer Ilias and just be like, boom, there's a new sheriff in town.
Isn't that crazy, though? It would only take 20 victories, which seems kind of like a lot when you say it like that. But to get to 1 million.
Dude, How many? Like honestly,
It
okay,
only takes him 10 games to get to that score he's at right now.
that
That's
is
10 games.
that frustrates me, dude. That's just an hour. We've been playing for an hour and a half, and we're only right
no,
here, dude.
it's
Like
an hour and a half of game. You can only get about 6 games in 1 hour.
buying now. Hold up, I'm just buying this
No,
one. He
6
said
and a
there's one
half.
for
Is it
sale.
7? I don't know. It's something like that. I think 6.5 minutes per game. So I think if you're playing it through, you can get like maybe 7
All right.
victories. You're gonna buy it. Yeah. Hey, look
Hold
out! Yeah.
Hashtag worth it. Hold up. 10 million jump change. Are you kidding me, dude? Yo, guys, this is so easy for me.
I
Let
love
me look
how
at this person's
I love
wallet.
some of the offers. Like people are just hoping that some people make like these terrible mistakes.
Yo, this person only has 3 Doge Dash NFTs. Who is this? Let me talk to him. What do you guys think?
I love how
I wonder what they would like. 2.7 is what it sold for. I paid in Ethereum right now. I paid more for my 2x.
well in Ethereum right now, but at the time,
Yes.
click into it. I bet you that was like 10 grand. Probably
100%
like
yes.
8 grand.
7 months ago, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that was like 8 grand, if not 10. All right, so here we go. Andrew for all with 5x.
0.75?
Was that mint? What?
0.75, dude.
Somebody scored something from someone else who
0.5.
didn't know what they had?
Oh, this was before it was live.
Oh, so that's
Is this person even play? Oh, wow. Somebody's full on this. Wow. And a 3x? Yo. Who's got that 5x, though?
Who's got that 5x? Yeah,
so crazy. Top players playing for spot at for 50 spot. Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of. Although are we saying we can't be spoilers, right? This is just gonna be for.
Yo. No, we can't get it. Yo, Luigi sold for 7 ETH. Dude. Who's this person?
But yeah, back in the day, that was like 4 grand per ETH. That was 28,000.
This person has 2 of them. Wow, that's wild.
Wow, that's incredible. All right, so we've got.
Yep.
Andrew is alerting us to the fact that there is a 5x out there for 8,888 ETH. Thank you for that. Daniel's saying he's trying for it. Bullseye for Numo. And we have Hassan saying all credit goes to Bomb and Finn. So crazy top player playing for spot at the 50th spot. So that we'll be playing for that. I think it looks like they probably minted a couple there.
Dude, this person minted it, and they're not even playing Doge Dash. Dude, just I'm going to make an offer right now. For 0.22.
They can see that it's an ultra rare.
Yeah, but dude, can you imagine playing with this one? Look at this. It looks amazing. I don't know what I'd name him, but it looks cute.
I think their alphabet is missing a J in their name. But, okay, we've got Andrew for all saying no one else play with 5x, but Ilias, it sucks. Yeah, it is tough. And like Bomb is saying, there are other ultra rares out there, right? It's not like they're not out there, and when they do get purchased or, let's be real, lent out or loaned out to where other people can play with them. It's going to be wild. Like, there are NFTs out there that right now I could be playing with a 5x right now. It's just the reality, but there's just so much that would go into that I'm like, okay, I don't want to play with a 5x. Like, but part of me kind of wants to do it just to like get like a 750,000 point score in the last like hour and just be like, Ilias,
I was here and now I'm here.
Your reign of terror is over.
He sits on a throne of lies.
That's from Elf. You sit on a throne of lies. Hassan saying, for 5x, I need to sell kidneys. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh man.
it is expensive. Those are really up there. So a couple of things we went over today. We gave a little shout out to Tim and the mods. We circled back and gave a little recap of the Twitter space. So if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check it out. A lot of good info was dropped on that Twitter space.
Yeah.
And just a lot that like made us feel good about where we were at. We went over the Doge Dash price, which let's take a little peek see about where this is at right now. I'm liking the upward trend. And there we go. We're at 118156. Look at this. You don't need to be a barista to know that something is brewing. What do you think about that, Paul?
So stupid. Don't need to be a barista to know that I'm gonna use that. Something brewing.
I just wanted to
Oh
see
my
your face.
gosh.
Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, but anyway, look at this. Look at that trajectory. That's pretty good, especially for the market that we've been in. I mean, that's something else. So we went over the price. We went over some of the NFTs, which let me take a little peek. So I made some offers here. None of them have been accepted. That's all the WETH I have in my wallet. I just made a little offer to see if we have any people accept. But the floor price is at 0.058. Now it looks like. I mean, you can get a lot of these. I mean, even this, like look at this. This is an extra life right here. This is an extra life for. So that's again, remember
For practice at least. You
right,
know?
and that's what. Think about it. Dash of the Dead is coming out right here. You've got 3 lives. All of my NFTs, the most that I have is 2 lives, which I'm like looking at and I'm like,
really?
that could be tricky. That could be really tricky. Why are you?
Yep.
Oh, you're trying to get a head start on tomorrow's leaderboard?
No, I was just looking at if I have an XI. Oh, I guess this one's technically an XI. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Put on some wings real quick. Play easy.
100%. So I think that is one that I might want to get there, just for the releases that are coming out. I want to watch you play with the wing shoes.
Dude, you jump so high with wings.
But you should get used to you'd have to get used to the wings, right? Because the wings is what. If you were
No,
playing
I don't
with an
think there's
ultra
actually
rare,
a difference. I really don't think there's a difference. I don't have wings, but I don't think there's a difference.
I assure you, the team thinks there's a difference.
No, dude, there's no way there's a difference.
Man, you get up with that.
I know, bro. Talk about loot boxes coming in soon.
Yeah, that's pretty good there. All right, so we went
Right?
over a couple of things there. And then we kind of ended it with this bullseye challenge that we're going to do the actual rules on Twitter. We'll be posting that and just if you want to share that, would love to see that shared and just kind of get the word out there about why we're doing this. We're going to try to share it on Discord, Telegram, Twitter, so that people just know about it so you can kind of get that underway. That's going to end Sunday at 5 p.m. is going to be when that is going to be over. That's Pacific Standard Time, Sunday at 5 p.m. So we'll include all that stuff there. But again, if you were to, we usually do this at the beginning of the stream, but if you were to give your bomb diggity ranking for what you would say, hey, this is where Doge Dash Hello is as a company, what would you give it out of 30 with what you know, where you're at right now? This is huge, people. I think it was a 21 last time, but I want to hear.
I think it was 18 last time.
Oh, it dipped, didn't it?
It did. I would say I'm probably back to 21 though.
Back to 21.
Or 20. Maybe 20.
Interesting. Okay, so as a player, where are you at? Out of 10.
I am excited for this bullseye challenge, so I'm kind of more like on a 7, leaning 8 probably, because I think that's gonna be fun. But
yeah,
overall,
okay, hold on. But for the player's standpoint,
I
again,
said 7.
You can't be excited about things we're doing, like
That's
Doge
fair.
Dash duels, challenges, contests. That would be something where you're excited about, like the investor side, because right? Like that's something the team. I guess the team is doing they're giving the reward based on a contest, but
Let's do 7.
that could have not been the like challenge, right? That
Yeah.
could have just been something else. So not really the player side. So a 7 for the player side. What about the NFT holder side? That's been something we've had kind of conversations. We've been talking about that a little bit. NFT side, where are you
It's
at?
probably a 6 still.
Probably a 6.
Yeah.
Waiting for some utility to be announced relative to
Yeah.
NFTs. Okay,
Yeah.
biggest one. Token holders, investor side, where you at?
I'd probably say I'm still a 7.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
think
you're a 20. You're a 20.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're a
What
20.
about you?
What about me? I would say on the player side, I've gotten more excited seeing the graphics get better for Dash of the Dead. I would say I'm still bummed. I'm still bummed about the fact that there hasn't been any upgrade to the levels or anything on Doge Dash. Now, bear in mind, this is a tough one because it's hard to keep the players happy with anything other than the million token rewards,
Right.
while also not directly impacting, right, that correlation we talked about, the future chart for Hello, right? Because if you give the players a ton, the token price is going to be affected by that positively, and then it's going to hurt the future price. So that said, I would have to say from the player side, I'm probably at a 6 or a 7 because it's like it hasn't gotten better at all. I still like that they're pouring in the rewards. That's very cool, I think. And I know there's stuff coming down the pipe that looks really cool, but so I'd say probably a 7 because I think that the graphics have looked better, and I know that that's going to be for Dash of the Dead and what they're rolling out after that. So I would say at least a 7 for the player side. For the NFT side, yeah, I say we again, we've heard from the team that they're going to be focusing on utility, so we'll see exactly what that utility looks like. But I'd say, yeah, I'm probably a 6 for the NFT utility from where we're at right now. It needs to be, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is how it's going to be rolled out. Then I'll get way more excited when that happens. From the token investor side, this is where we diverge a little bit. I would say I'm probably a 9. I'd say I'm probably a 9. I don't think the price in any way, I think it's only indicated that there's great strength there, and the price from where I've bought the majority of my tokens is still way below that. And so I'm like, okay, I think the value for where the token price is at is so substantial versus the actual price. Like there's so much more value to be putting into it. So I'd say token price, I'd probably put at an 8 or a 9, which would bring my total to either a 21 or a 22, depending on which one.
Got it.
So yeah, there's room for improvement, definitely room for a better grade there, but I think I'm most optimistic as an investor in the actual token with where things are right now. We've got Hassan saying, or Daniel saying first, I've only got a 2x. One day soon I'll grind to get 1 million score. See if Ilias comes after me. He will. I mean, I think I did it once where I grinded for 1 million and he got like 1 million and a quarter or something like that. What's up?
There's 100% 2 5x's at play, I think. Or there were.
Why do you say that?
Because we have 2 that were transferred. I'm just doing research at this point. But we have 2 that were transferred out of like this one. This one was transferred over to a wallet 3 months ago. And this is the only NFT that this wallet owns. And then this one is also transferred to a wallet
from Chromesmic, right?
No, this one's not from Chromesmic. The other one was from Chromesmic. Or I'm sorry, this was Mint. Oh, this one was Mint. No, not this one. Sorry, it was the other one. It was, I think it was the one next to it.
Wait, go to Chromesmic because he's doing a free transfer of that one right now, right?
Yeah. And this is the only one in that wallet.
Right. So
I wonder if that one's Ilias's.
Yeah, that would be Ilias's.
I think he probably did it with Chromes.
Yeah.
Aliases.
Because
Does he have another one?
I
Oh, he
believe
does.
so.
He
Yeah,
does.
because that was
Yeah.
someone that I had an offer to do that via lending, and I'm just gonna say, I don't think that Ilias is. I think that 5x is probably. I think that's the 5x. I'll just say that. But at least we know there was a free transfer
There's
to
another
someone
one.
that then got the 5x.
This is another transfer.
Really? So we got two people.
There's a third one though. There's a third one. I just clicked on it. I don't remember where it is, but there was a third one.
Clearly, this is happening, right?
This one right here. This one was transferred as well to an empty wallet, and this is the only one here. So, dude, like.
Yeah, but these were done 6 months ago.
No, well, this one was. The other one was 3 months.
The other ones were 3 months ago. Yeah, when the 5x from Ilias first emerged. So I'd say one of those is Ilias. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, if you can get a 5x under your belt, like, props to you. You've got that 5x. So we got Hassan saying, Bomb and Finn, soon you people need to buy an Ultra. We love to watch you play with an Ultra. Yeah, I mean, that would be kind of neat, just if we just said, hey, could you transfer this? We're not going to do it long term, but we'll just do it for a day, and we'll just play for a day and let people see what the Ultra looks like, and then we'll transfer it back.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool for people to see. We love to watch you with Ultra play. If the team can add up with some coin price along with the 3D model. Oh, so you mean like a little bit of a reward where there's some tokens that are put in there? Yeah, that'd be interesting. I think it's neat to see, though, really what's going to be given that no one else has, and just it's almost to a lens of what's to come. So it kind of accomplishes two things that are really important there, where you got something neat, and at the same time it shows a little bit more of the capabilities growing behind the scenes. What's going on?
What kind of wallet is this? This is the only one he's ever minted? That's so weird, dude.
It's probably wait, when was it done? It was minted 7 months ago. It's probably a core team member or someone like that.
They just stopped after one mint.
Is that how that works?
They just said,
I don't know how minting works. I've never minted an NFT. It's random, right?
Yeah, it's random. But you just mint one, you're like, done, sold, I got it, I'm out.
I mean, if I got a rare, I would be like...
You'd stop, dude? No.
I'd stop and go to Vegas. I'd be like, okay, I've cashed out on my luck here. I'm going to go somewhere else where my luck is going to be... Oh, this person's got it.
I feel like this could be...
I'll tell you what this is. Offline. This is different tax bracket is what this is. I'm looking at the tax bracket from down here.
That's funny. Great curl, though. I love the curl.
Oh, yeah, Superman curl. All right, well, we've got our marching orders. We have what we're doing for the Bullseye Challenge. We're going to be doing an announcement on Twitter probably later today or first thing tomorrow, just for the rules. Thanks for everyone that's hopped on and helped sort through this challenge and what it's going to look like. I can tell you the challenge in what it looks like now is way better than anything that we would have had planned before this stream, because there were some of those, trust me. So this is really good. Thank you for everyone for hopping on and for the just talking through the Doge Dash Hello details. I mean, it's just good to have these conversations. We got to keep them going. So we'll do another Twitter space, a little bit later on, probably toward the beginning of the week. We're talking about doing a Twitter space every week on Tuesday. And then every week we're going to do our stream on Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time so that we have that consistency. So we'll be streaming again, same time next week, and just having that discussion, bringing up some Hello news and different things like that are in queue or conversations we've had via Twitter Spaces, and just summarizing it a little bit so that everyone can see where that information is. But otherwise, we'll just post on Twitter that little contest that we'll be doing pretty soon, and then be running the contest, probably do a video, a live stream, or a Twitter Space or something like that, to highlight the end of that challenge, because that'll be pretty interesting. And then, yeah, after that, we'll do the Twitter space and just go from there. But super excited. I think this will be fun. And Pyre, what's up there to you as well? You legend of Doge Dash, and hello. Excited to have you with us. We're just signing off here. Bomb, do you have anything else to add before we wish everyone a happy weekend?
Hey, have fun in this bullseye contest challenge. It's gonna be exciting, and that's what I would say. Just enjoy the weekend.
100%. Thanks to everyone for hopping on and for engaging in the discussion. And thank you to everyone that liked this video already. I already see we've got 6 likes while we've been on from people that have been on and just viewing that. Really appreciate that. And again, looking forward to the next one. And yeah, we'll be sharing the details on Twitter. Feel free to like and share, retweet, those rules, so that other people can get it. We get some word around hello prior to the contest rolling out. But appreciate you guys. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.